Welcome back to Channel 5 News at noon. Well, after a very stormy night and a wet start to the day, it looks like we're finally getting a break from some of that rain. The first 1.5 Doppler Network not really showing a whole lot of activity at this hour, but that could change later on this afternoon. With enough instability and enough moisture, we could get a few more showers before the day's end. But a lot of the clouds that were overhead have broke apart, and now we're starting to see a little bit of sunshine like what we're seeing here from our Sky 5 view here in Weslaco. Really not a bad afternoon. It does feel a bit warm and muggy out there. You can definitely feel the moisture in the air. Temperatures are right around 78 degrees here in Weslaco. Other parts of the valley are already in the 80s. And when you look at the board, you can see where Rio Grande City at 80, 83 in Edinburgh, 81 in Port Isabel. Everywhere else pretty much in the mid to upper 70s. And that's where we're at right now, but it looks like we're headed to the mid 80s later on today. Here's a better look city by city. What you can expect: 79 degrees on the island, 83 in Brownsville. 86 will be the popular number from Edinburgh to Raymondville, Harlingen, and Weslaco, and then 87 in McAllen and Rio Grande City if we get enough sunshine in between those clouds. I think that's where we'll hit the upper 80s. There will be a light east to southeast wind at 9 to 18 miles per hour. Really nothing too breezy out there. But let me show you when and where we could see a shower pop up using the high-resolution Futuretrack model. We'll start the clock at noon, and you'll notice that really not a whole lot pops up between now and 5 o'clock. But there is enough moisture in our air that if we do get something going along the sea breeze, that we could see a spotty shower before it's all said and done. But otherwise, partly sunny skies for the rest of the day. Overnight looks relatively quiet with a few patchy clouds, maybe some fog early tomorrow morning if the winds are light enough to allow it to settle in from all the moisture left over on the ground from this morning and overnight's rain. But looking at tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we could see a coastal shower, maybe something spotty in the afternoon. It's one of those things where it's going to be very spotty, nothing as widespread or heavy as it was overnight last night. So definitely a drier weather pattern settling in as we head into the rest of your work week. That upper level disturbance continues to make its way east, taking a lot of this rain that you see here along the Texas coast with it. And so we will start to see our rain chances decline, but just keep your umbrellas on standby. It's one of those things that it may come in useful. If you don't have to use it, at least you had it there in the event that you did have to. Looking at the west coast, we do have another system making its way closer to onshore. It's a very weak cold front as it makes its way onshore, bringing quite a bit of moisture there. So mainly rain all the way from about, just north of Los Angeles all the way up into Washington. But as it moves over higher elevations, it does turn into snow. And then if you see definitely some rain falling over Minnesota this afternoon, some heavier stuff there headed toward the Great Lakes. And then also down in the heartland, a little bit of rain there. And all this is courtesy of a stationary front that really isn't doing much, but just kind of sitting there, allowing for those stormy conditions to kind of last across the Gulf Coast all the way into the mid-Atlantic and then back across the upper Midwest. That's going to continue for the next couple of days. Meanwhile, back at home, we're going to settle into a dry pattern starting on Thursday and for most of the work week. And then as we head into the weekend, it looks like it's going to be relatively dry. I can't rule out maybe a stray shower early morning Sunday as this cold front kind of makes its way through. But the thing about it is I don't think it's going to be anything widespread. Your rain chances are between 20 and 30%. And we did originally have it late in the evening on Saturday, and that still could be the case, but we've mainly put it for the morning on Sunday. So overnight going into Sunday. But look at your temperature trend from Saturday to Sunday. Wow, what a nice little drop there. 92, we'll go to 80, and it'll be with low humidity. Perfect weather to wrap up the weekend after a hot day there on Saturday. So here's your first 1.5 7-day forecast. We'll break it down day by day here, show you exactly what to expect. We're pretty much done with the rain, but like I said, I can't rule out maybe a spotty shower. Go from 86 today to 69 tonight, back to 88 with a spotty shower tomorrow. So just have your umbrella with you. We'll be at 90 on Thursday, 92 for Saturday and for Friday and Saturday. Sunday, that's where we have the cool down. So look, we have a couple of cool nights on tap. Saturday night will be 62, but Sunday night looks to be the coolest for 58 degrees there on the board. So the kids may need a light jacket as they head out to the bus stop early Monday morning, but by Monday afternoon, mainly sunny skies will allow us to warm up back to the mid 80s, and that's around average. Normally around 86 degrees, so maybe a few degrees below average from where we're supposed to be. That's your updated first 1.5 forecast. Channel 5 News at noon. We'll be right back.